Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm here to talk about the full moon approaching on September the 29th at 6 degrees and 0 minutes of Aries. Now, this powerful energy is going to be falling between the Aries-Libra axis, which brings the energy of self and other, as well as active and emotional. This full moon is going to give us a great opportunity to evaluate our personal goals and the relationships with people in our lives. So the questions that we need to ask ourselves during this transit is what is working for us and what is not working for us. This full moon is going to illuminate what's hidden, and it's going to bring to light what it is that we need to address. And with this fiery Aries energy, it's going to allow us to take initiative, and it's going to give us a sense of renewal. Now let's get started with the overviews for each zodiac sign with a general horoscope prediction and tarot guidance. Hello Aries, welcome to your reading. The full moon falls on the Aries-Libra axis of the 1st and the 7th houses. So there will be a remarkable amount of energy that will require you to evaluate what your goals are for yourself and your relationships with the people in your life. You may be focused on your appearance and taking care of your body at this time. Nurturing your well-being could be a significant theme for you. Now, because the full moon illuminates what is hidden, and gives you the opportunity to release what no longer serves you, this energy could give you the courage to sever ties with people who are not vibing with you any longer. So, with Mars conjunct the South Node in Libra, it signifies a bottled up frustration due to discord in certain relationships or, some sort of frustration with people in general. However, there might be other people who you may want to create bonds with. Now, Mars is an assertive energy if used productively and harnessed with care, so you could have a desire to create new connections with people as well. So Mars is in detriment in the sign of Libra, and it's sextiling, aka supporting Venus. So as you all know, if you don't know, sextile is support. And Venus is co-present with Black Moon Lilith in the 5th house. So if you're dating or playing the field, just a warning, be sure to use protection if you're not inclined to have children at this point in your life, okay? The 5th house topics include children, pregnancy, pleasure, and romance. Now, with the same planetary combination in the 5th house, it's squaring Uranus in your 2nd house with an exact 22-degree aspect, which adds to the warning about protection if engaging with a sexual partner, okay? Uranus speaks of unexpected circumstances that could bring upheaval or change. And this planet also signifies freedom. But with its square to the 5th house, this could mean freedom being taken away as well. So children are not temporary. Just keep that in mind, okay? On the other side of the coin, now this is, a good time to try for children if you're looking to build a family and create strong, passionate connections with a lover or a spouse. And this could also be a good time to spice it up in the bedroom with your partner, since the energy is ripe for the picking. Joy, fun, and recreation are all the themes that can play out for you as well with this transit. A staycation, is that what they call it, where you stay in your area and have a little vacation time, a staycation, or a vacation might be an option that could spark your interest as well. So whatever you decide to do, Aries, utilize this energy wisely. And the culmination and the release that this full moon has to offer is an opportunity to create the change that you want to see in your life. Okay. Now, please remember to incorporate your natal chart interpretations in conjunction to the predictions that you find here on my channel. This allows you to get a full picture of what the full moon has to offer. So if you're interested in a natal chart reading from me, you can find my information in the description box below. The best way to reach out for a reading is by emailing me directly at mysticsoulguidance@gmail.com. Okay? Good luck, Aries. Now let's look at what tarot messages come through for you. What do we have for Aries? This is for Aries. and the message we receive is the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords can sometimes mean deceit. This can also mean self-sabotage, right? Self-sabotaging yourself. Now she has an egg. We talked a little bit about protection. She's holding an egg, and she has eggs here below here as well. So, you know, this could be self-sabotage if it's in relation to what we just spoke about with your astrology, your astrological forecast. You know, be careful at this time because, you know, children, if you're not ready for children, you know, that's a thing, right? When it comes to having that sexual energy, the spiciness of this transit is going to be, you know, it's going to be something else. So just, you know, just keep that in mind. Now, the Seven of Swords can also be talking about something that's, you know, maybe not showing itself completely to you, or someone else may be hiding something from you. You know, there could be, you know, with this card here, again, it's leading back to, I want to talk about the children again. If someone may be not, you know, being so forthright with you, they could be hiding a pregnancy. There could be someone who's pregnant, may not be telling you. If you're, you know, if you're a male watching this this reading, this could be future energy as well. This could be something that is hidden, you know, pregnancy that's hidden, or not, you know, being someone's not being forthright. Okay, Seven of Swords can mean many different things, so just use your discernment during this transit. Use protection during this transit. As usual, if you don't want to have children, you should always be using protection. But also just be aware of your own self-sabotage, and make sure that you are using, you know, your intellectual capacities when you are out and about, mingling with other people, talking with other people, and engaging with other people as well. Okay? That's what I have for you, Aries. Good luck at this full moon. Enjoy the beautiful energy, and until next time, guys, namaste. Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. The full moon falls on the Aries Libra axis of the 12th and 6th houses. So there will be a remarkable amount of energy that will require you to evaluate your health and your overall well-being. Now, your body may need to rest due to an excess amount of time on the job, excess workouts in the gym, or even overexertion from any form of physical demand. For example, if you play sports, or you go hunting, or you go hiking, something of that nature that's taking a lot out of your energy. Even though they could be fun things, it's still a form of physical demand, okay? It's going to be important to establish a work-life balance and ensure that you're getting enough sleep as well. So if you're feeling emotionally drained, also due to the pressures of life, just ensure that you are incorporating self-care and mental wellness. So meditation, yoga, or just taking a walk out in nature is going to help alleviate some of your stress. Okay? Taking time for yourself is going to be important also during this full moon, and it will give you a chance to go within and to find clarity and mindfulness. So Mars is in detriment in the sign of Libra and conjunct the South Node. Mars is also squaring Venus, who is co-present with Black Moon Lilith in the 4th house. So this could represent some tension with a family business or family in general. However, women are significant here. So this could be sisters, aunts, cousins, children, etc. However, the energy is due to frustration, okay? Frustration and conflict is something that's requiring you to pay attention at this time. It's requiring your attention at this time. In addition, the same planetary combination in the 4th house is squaring Uranus in the 1st house with an exact degree of 22 degrees. Exact aspect of 22 degrees. Now, this could represent an unexpected change or an upheaval in family dynamics related to maybe health or service in some way. And you could be the one who is asked maybe to assist with health directives or signing contracts, or maybe help with paperwork or something of that nature, for someone in your family maybe. Whatever it is, there is definitely an energy of change that's present with this full moon in Aries, and it's asking you to take the initiative. Be prepared to embrace change and just surrender to the universe. Now, Mercury is trining Uranus, and this could be adding to the scenario, but it's bringing in good news and possible communication, maybe about children, or maybe even an invitation to an event. For example, a baby shower, a graduation party, or a wedding. And this could be part of the service that you're being asked to participate in, maybe unexpectedly. And with Uranus as the domicile ruler of Aquarius, who's hosting the 10th house in this chart, it is referring to work. So you might have some influence within this dynamic, which maybe has something to do with what you do for a living. Okay, for example, if you're a professional photographer and maybe someone's asking you to take photos for an important family gathering, I mean, it may be a little out of your way, or it may feel, that it's an obligation, but whatever it is, you're being asked by the universe to balance out the energies with tact and resourcefulness and take action to ensure that everything's executed and, in place with precision. But at the same time, you need to manage your stress levels and your well-being, okay, during this time. So if it's, all of this energy is being put into family or yourself, whatever dynamic you're looking at in your situation individually, just make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Okay, Taurus? Now, please remember to incorporate your natal chart interpretations in conjunction to the predictions that you can find here on my channel. This allows you to get a full picture of what the full moon has to offer. And if you are interested in a natal chart reading from me, you can find my information in the description box below. The best way to reach me for a reading is by email. So mysticsoulguidance@gmail.com. Good luck, Taurus. Now let's see what the tarot messages have, or what the tarot deck here has for you, what tarot messages want to come through. Oh, okay, what do we have for Taurus? What messages do we have for Taurus? And the card that we get is Five of Swords. So yeah, Five of Swords has to do with difficult communication, conflict, and we talked about that in your astrological forecast. Maybe feeling conflicted, maybe feeling, like you don't want to communicate with other people, maybe feeling obligated to communicate with the people that maybe don't always have your best interest at heart, but, because if they're family, for example, you kind of have to. It's kind of like that situation where, you're being asked to, to communicate with whoever in your family, or even a friend. This could even be a lover, and maybe you just don't feel like it. But this full moon is really asking you to take initiative and just to move forward with, whatever it is that is being asked of you, in a way that shows your confidence and shows that you can be assertive and shows that you can take initiative and be the person that, that is reliable and dependable, right? Even if it's conflicting. The Five of Swords talks about that, conflicting energy, and maybe battling with others, disagreeing with others, or, feeling, just like I said, conflicted in making a decision or wanting to even participate in something. So utilize this full moon, Taurus, to surrender to the divine, and just do your best to take yourself out of the situation, and you know, bring yourself into a state of being in the now. Okay. It helps to, like I said, meditate, or just go outside and take a, you know, breath of fresh air, and really just, you know, ground yourself. Okay. Before you even speak any words that could hurt someone's feelings or offend someone. If someone offends you, you know, walk away, take the higher road. Okay. That's the message I have for you guys. I hope that it helped. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here, guys. Until next time, namaste. Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. The full moon falls on the Aries Libra axis of the 11th and 5th houses. So there is going to be a remarkable amount of energy that can encourage you to evaluate your partnerships and projects that you're currently working on or attached to at this time. Do they serve your highest good, or should they be released? Mars is conjunct the South Node, which plays a significant role related to the topics of the 5th house, which includes creativity, joy, fun, the arts, and recreation, just to name a few. Now, Mars is exalted in the original home of Capricorn, but in this chart, Libra is hosting the 5th house. Therefore, the planet is in detriment. Mars is in detriment right now. Okay, so with these things being highlighted, there could be some tension in the areas of your life that are yearning for some of the topics of the 5th house, okay, which I just mentioned. The full moon in Aries, alongside this particular transit, can definitely bring in an opportunity for a readjustment to your daily routine. Now, it could help to realign you with joy and pleasure in many different areas of your life. But at the same time, the universe could be asking you to let go of projects and people who are not aligned with you to make room for the new. So, you know, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and it represents a new beginning, you know, like a new energy, right? So that's what it's trying to do. It's aligning you with the new. Now, Mars sextiling Venus is an opportunity to take on new creative projects. And these projects could be geared towards communication, writing, journaling, or public speaking, and maybe spending time learning something new, maybe a new skill. Could be going back to school. There's, you know, different types of things that you could do, whether it's even just for a hobby, or it could be for a career. Now, there is mutual reception with the Sun and Venus sitting, you know, in mutual reception with one another. And this could be a powerful transit that could lead you down a new path to success with these projects and new skills that you are attaining. The assertiveness of Mars can bring the push that you need to get going with whatever this is that you're doing and motivated to create. And this is exciting. This transit can also be speaking of communication with someone in your local area that maybe you have some ties with, or maybe you're looking to create a bond with. And this could be a strong ally, a friend, a colleague, or maybe someone that you just could partner up with, maybe in whatever area of your life that is requiring attention at this time. It could be a job, it could be for fun, it could be friendship, whatever. Now, if you're looking at dating, or you're currently on the market for a new partner, or I didn't say that correctly. If you are looking, I should say, for someone. So I made it sound like a meat market. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But if you're dating, let's just say if you're dating, okay? If you're looking for love, if you're looking for someone, looking for a partner, there's a possibility that you could meet someone, okay? Maybe someone who you find attractive, extremely attractive, maybe, because Uranus is transiting the 12th house in this chart. There's an unexpected and a surprising turn of events that could be on the horizon for you. You could, you know, definitely fall in love at this time. It's possible, okay? Stay diligent, guys. Stay focused on your goals and your intentions during this full moon in Aries. Guys, remember to incorporate your natal chart interpretations in conjunction to the predictions that you find here on my channel. This allows you to get a full picture of what the full moon has to offer you. And if you are interested in a natal chart reading from me, you can find my information in the description box below. The best way to reach out to me for a reading, though, is through email, mysticsoulguidance@gmail.com. So good luck, Gemini. Let's see what the tarot messages have for you. Actually, I'm pulling just one card for all signs today. So let's see what tarot messages need to come through for you. I keep saying tarot messages, plural, and I'm only going to pick one message for you, okay? Trying to make my readings shorter this time around. I'm not going to go into much detail, but I will say I'm back from a long hiatus, and this time around I'm trying to keep my readings simple, quick, and to the point. All right, we have the Seven of Swords. Aries got the same card. I'm sorry if there's a glare on that, but I can't help it. These cards are a little bit shiny. So the Seven of Swords is talking about a few things, and it could be a few things. This could be self-sabotage, or it could be someone else sabotaging you, okay? Now, this person in this card is hanging on real tight to this egg that she found here with the rest of these ones. It looks like she's kind of, she is a snake, right? And snakes do eat eggs. They do go and find, you know, eggs of other creatures. There are some birds here. Those are probably the bird eggs. That's probably the mama and the daddy. And she's still in the egg. So this could represent someone who might be trying to take something from you. This could be someone who's trying to gaslight you. Okay, this could be also representing someone who maybe not telling you the truth or keeping something from you. Or this could be you. Okay, this could be you self-sabotaging and keeping yourself in a state of mental prison, a mental prison. The next card is the Eight of Swords, which is the mental prison. Right? The Eight of Swords does represent that. And this is one card before that. So this could be you maybe in that mode where you're getting ready to isolate yourself from the world and pull yourself out of socializing. So be careful with that. If you're feeling like you are going through a spiritual awakening, that's different. Okay, if you're going through a spiritual awakening and you're going into the dark night of the soul, or you're entering the void, which I've experienced and it's not easy, then you kind of have to surrender to the divine. And that could be something happening here, because the full moon in Aries is asking you to surrender to the divine. That is the whole point of this full moon, right? Any full moon, actually. So if you are going through a spiritual awakening, my advice to you is just go with the flow. Accept what is. It's hard, but sometimes you just have to, you know, surrender. So it'll depend, you know, on you and your situation. Everyone is different, and this is a general reading, so it's going to be different for everybody. Whether it's secrets, whether it's self-sabotage, whether it's, you know, something that's being hidden or stolen, or lies being told, you know, just use discernment at this time. This energy is really asking you to keep your eyes open and peeled for others, because as you know, this full moon is about self and others on the Aries Libra axis. So keep your eyes peeled for the others in your life, as well as for yourself, to keep yourself grounded and be aware of your own internal conflicts, as well as, you know, what's going on around you. Okay, that's the message I have for you with this card, guys. I hope the astrology and this tarot message helped you a little bit during this full moon, and I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for being here, guys. Until next time, namaste. Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. So the full moon falls on the Aries Libra axis of the 10th and 4th houses. This energy is activating the need for a work-life balance. Now, the need to nurture your financial independence could be a priority for you at this time. And the universe might be asking you to evaluate how much time is actually being spent with your family. So with Mars in the South Node transiting the fourth house of roots, home, property, land, family, and parents, just to name a few, there could be some culminations and endings occurring that bring up family feuds or discussions related to these topics. Now, the sun often symbolizes the father, and the ancient astrologers referred to the fourth house as the foundation. Both the 10th and the 4th houses are angular houses, so this is a very powerful transit for you, Cancer. The full moon in Aries is bringing a significant energy surrounding your home life and your job. However, how you make money or the types of investments and possessions being held as assets is also being highlighted with Venus showing up in your second house containing the topics that I just mentioned. So Venus in your second house of money and investments, squaring Uranus and Taurus with an exact 22-degree aspect, could represent unexpected allies, friends, colleagues, and acquaintances showing up to support you or lend some assistance in maybe some endeavors that you're looking to pursue in general. So with the family dynamics attached to this energy, it could also be support from someone in your family, maybe your father or maybe even your mother, who provides you a leg up in some way. And with Venus and the Sun showing mutual reception in this chart, there is a possibility for wealth coming from an inheritance or even a gift. This could be you leaving an inheritance for your children, and you could be providing support for your children as well in some way. So put it how it resonates for you. And also, guys, please remember to incorporate your natal chart interpretations in conjunction to these predictions that you can find here on my channel. This is going to allow you to get a full picture of what the full moon has to offer. And if you're interested in a natal chart reading from me, you can find my information in the description box below. Best way to reach me is by email, mysticsoulguidance@gmail.com. So good luck, Cancer. Now let's take a look at what tarot messages come through for you. And actually, I'm going to be only pulling one tarot message for you today. I'm doing that for all of the signs. So let's see what message comes through for you. And the card you get is the Five of Wands. So this card talks about conflict with other people. As you can see, she's playing on a chessboard and moving the pieces around. So this indicates that there could be some disputes or arguments, disagreements with other people. We just talked a lot about family in your astrological forecast. And so there could be, things that need to be adjusted when it comes to your family, the people in your life in general. And there could be some upheaval coming in with the transits that are showing up during this full moon. And the full moon's energy as well is pretty strong. Aries is definitely, an assertive sign. And with the full moon being in Aries, it's going to require you to take action, to take the lead, to really put your best foot forward when it comes to these situations, dynamics, conversations, communication with people that maybe you don't really want to have the conversation with, or maybe having to be around people you really don't want to be around. So this is really just bringing up the energy of what to expect during this full moon. And so this full moon is actually going to give you the energy that you need to push forward. Okay, so that's the message I have for you with the tarot, and I hope you enjoyed both your astrological forecast and your tarot message for this upcoming full moon. I hope you guys enjoyed. Take care and namaste. Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading. So the full moon falls on the Aries Libra axis of the 9th and 3rd houses. The energy is activating the 9th house of beliefs, higher education, and long distance travel. Your need for change in relation to these topics could be on the horizon. Now, this full moon in Aries could mean that you're getting ready to make a big move. Now, this could be across town, across states, or even across country. Now, with Mars conjunct the South Node, this signifies that there could be some frustration with where you're living currently and with the people who surround you, and possibly with your living situation in general. So choosing things that are no longer serving you at this time are going to, they're going to probably be left behind. Things that are not conducive to your growth, the full moon's going to actually help with that. Now, the possibility for pursuing a degree is also significant here, and the school that you're looking to attend may be located at some distance from your current residence. Now, Venus is showing up in your first house of self. You definitely are feeling good, and others are seeing you in a beautiful light, so that's good. However, the Black Moon Lilith co-present, and did I say the Black Moon Lilith? I meant to just say Black Moon Lilith, co-present with Venus. You could be maybe with this energy coming off to others as a bit provocative or sexually enticing to the opposite sex or the same sex. So just be careful here, Leo. Be sure to harness the energy with care, because Uranus is in a square hosting the 10th house of career in Taurus. Okay? Therefore, you might be attracted to people, or people may be attracted to you in the work environment. You could unexpectedly meet someone or get intimately involved with someone in the workplace. Or if you're an entrepreneur, meet someone and, really hit it off with someone in the field. Maybe someone who you're, making a contract with or have a contract with, something like that. So just be sure that you have the right intentions and use discernment with the people who you surround yourself with, okay? Because they might just be approaching you for your sex appeal alone. All right, sexy Leo? I'm just saying. Guys, remember to incorporate your natal chart interpretations in conjunction to the predictions that you find here on my channel. Now, this is going to allow you to get a full picture of what the full moon has to offer, so it's important, okay? And if you're interested in a natal chart reading from me, you can find my information in the description box below. And the best way to reach out to me, guys, is just direct email me, mysticsoulguidance@gmail.com. So good luck, Leo. Now let's take a look at your tarot message for today. I am going to be only pulling one card to see what the energy is for this full moon in Aries and how it can relate to your astrology reading here. Card you get is the Fool. Beautiful. This is an energy of jumping into the unknown, taking a leap of faith, moving in a way that really allows you to be free. And sometimes it's scary not knowing what you're going to be jumping into, not knowing what's going to be meeting you at at your destination, or even at your first attempt to pursue whatever it is. As you can see, she's standing on the upper level of the ground, but there's something right beneath her that's coming up, right? There's that crocodile. I think that's a crocodile or an alligator, one of the two. And so she's not really aware of that, but it's the unknown, and it's the unexpected twists and turns of the hero's journey that we are here to experience as humans, right? So we are here to have the human experience and to take those unexpected leaps so that we can find what is on the other side of that, the fear or the trepidation or whatever it is that we're feeling in the moment. Sometimes we're not scared to jump. Sometimes we just jump and wait for the outcome and just hope for the best, right? So this is a beautiful energy, especially with this full moon in Aries, because Aries is the initiator, right? The first zodiac sign in the zodiacal wheel. So we are approaching a beautiful energy that's going to allow us to deliver our, our gifts, our skills, our abilities out into the world, and also surrender to what we don't know, which is, things like this, the Fool, moving into something that we're not sure is going to bring us what we want. So beautiful energy, guys. Step into this energy with vigor. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading, and I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Until next time, guys, thanks for being here. Namaste. Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your reading. The full moon falls on the Aries Libra axis of the 8th and 2nd houses. So there will be a great amount of energy spent evaluating situations related to money matters. The 8th house topics are other people's money, debt, inheritance, and death, while the 2nd house topics include finances, possessions, and income. Now, this full moon in Aries is offering an opportunity for you to evaluate your relationship with money and the relationships that you hold with people around you, friends, family, lovers, institutions, and otherwise, so that you can ensure that what's being released as well as manifested during this full moon is adequately dispersed. So, for example, if you have debt and you need to pay off some outstanding debt in order to qualify for or purchase a new home, then you may have to rely on someone else to help you accomplish this task. Now, this full moon, its energy is in these 2 houses, as I mentioned, okay? So this could also mean that someone else is in your life, maybe a spouse, a partner, etc., who is experiencing maybe a financial gain. This could be due to an inheritance or some sort of windfall of money due to a promotion or, anything like that, a work endeavor or something, contract, a new contract. Now, you could be benefiting from this as well and may need to evaluate how to balance the energy of equal give and take. Being that Libra is hosting your 2nd house of assets, Libra is the sign of balance. So, Venus in your 12th house of sickness and loss is squaring Uranus in the 9th house as well. Okay, so there could be someone either in your family or someone else's family close to you who you might need to travel to accommodate. This is your reading, so there might need to be some sort of a trip or some sort of travel that you have to take for this person. Now, this person could be in the hospital or maybe someone who's incarcerated, because both of those are 12th house significations: hospitals, incarceration, even isolation. So yeah, maybe somebody who's kept up in their home or can't, maybe someone on hospice or something. Those are just examples. Now, there could be unexpected communication also with someone whom you're not expecting to speak with or haven't spoken to in a long time. And there could be discussions regarding the plans I just mentioned for travel in relation to the topics just mentioned. Now, Mars conjunct the South Node in the 2nd house can signify frustration and difficult decisions relating to money matters, possessions, and assets. This could be in relation to a divorce or a complicated family dynamic that requires shared assets maybe to be divided at this time. Okay, so yeah, the 8th and 2nd houses are both about money, and during this full moon it may be a little bit complicated for you, going back and forth between those houses, relating to the things I just mentioned and maybe other things as well. Okay, just remember, guys, to incorporate your natal chart interpretations in conjunction to the predictions that you can find here on my channel. Now, this allows you to get a full picture of what the full moon is offering at this time. And if you're interested in a natal chart reading from me, you can find my information down below in the description box. The best way to reach out to me for a reading is just emailing me directly, mysticsoulguidance@gmail.com. So good luck, Virgo. Let's see what tarot message comes through for you today. This is for Virgo for the full moon in Aries. And the card we get for you is the moon. So interesting. This card is about hidden motives or something that isn't being seen. There could be something, like I told you in your astrology reading, is that there's something that could be unexpectedly coming up for you. Whether this is an obligation, whether this is someone that needs your help. This is the moon card, and we are talking about the full moon in Aries. So this is a very significant message for you to receive at this time. The moon really does talk about our emotions as well as our body, and sometimes our mother as well. So there could be, you know, a lot going on with family, and there could be some emotions also coming up regarding family, maybe some difficult conversations or difficult topics that may need to be discussed. And sometimes people do get emotional about their money. We just finished talking about the money. And so whatever it is for you guys, just make sure you are using your discernment when coming into contact with people who might be difficult or situations that might be difficult relating to those money matters, okay, that we just spoke of. So that is your card for this full moon. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. Until next time, guys. Namaste. Hello, Libra. Welcome to your reading. So the full moon falls on the Aries Libra axis of the 1st and 7th houses. So there's going to be a significant amount of energy spent evaluating your relationships and placing emphasis on your own well-being in the process. The sun making an ingress into your 1st house is very important because it clearly indicates that you have a new purpose in life, and you will be showing up differently in the world to those who are close to you. Now, Mars conjunct the South Node is indicating a bit of frustration with the relationships you are currently holding close to your heart. You may be showing up to others in a more assertive way that could come across as a little bit aggressive or maybe even domineering. So at this time, you need to ensure that you're taming the beast, so to speak, by utilizing it in a productive way and utilizing the energy, in a productive way that will allow you to transmute the energy effectively. Now, with Venus in your 11th house of allies, partnerships, friends, and colleagues, you could have a lot of women around you at this time. Now, whether it's in the workplace, at home, or in a group setting, you do have support from these people and could be unexpectedly benefiting greatly from this support being offered to you. Now, Uranus in the 8th house of other people's money is suggesting that you will have the freedom to create the change that you want to see. It seems that others are helping you to achieve this goal, so that is a positive thing here. If you're looking for love, if you're in the dating scene looking for a partner, Saturn is clearly opposing Black Moon Lilith and asking you to stay clear of any promiscuity or promiscuous characters who may only want one thing from you. Now, these people may be individuals that you work with. So use discernment and maintain a clear head during this full moon while navigating new connections. Guys, please remember to incorporate your natal chart interpretations in conjunction to the predictions that you find here on my channel. This allows you to get a full picture of what the full moon has to offer. And if you are interested in a natal chart reading from me, you can find my information in the description box below. The best way to reach out to me is by email, mysticsoulguidance@gmail.com. So, good luck, Libra. Now let's see what tarot messages come through. And actually, I'm just going to be pulling one card. I've done that for the rest of the signs as well. So let's see what message you need to hear at this time. And the card you get is Strength. Beautiful. So this is a major arcana, and this card talks about enduring difficult things, difficult people, difficult situations, right? Pushing through and having the strength to get through whatever it is that you are experiencing. So with this full moon in Aries, it is asking us to be assertive, take the lead, and really take the initiative on things that maybe you wouldn't otherwise. So this is really asking you to have the strength at this time. This is a fiery card because it is, this does represent Leo, the sun energy, all the fiery parts of that. And Aries is also fire. So put your best foot forward. Make sure that you are enduring with vigor, with a sense of purpose, and really just allow yourself to take in the energy of being a leader and taking the lead. Okay? So that is what this full moon is about, and that is what this card is telling you. During this full moon, it's going to be interesting to have that energy within us. We are in the equinox part of the wheel, the equinox season. So this is all going to be like a new beginning for all of us. And so for you, Libra, there's going to be a lot going on for you, especially because of the equinox and the Aries Libra access point of relationships for you. Okay? So good luck. I hope that you enjoyed your message. And until next time, guys, namaste. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. The full moon falls on the Aries Libra axis of the 12th and 6th houses, so there will be a great amount of energy spent evaluating your health. Your physical, mental, and emotional well-being plays a big part in how you're navigating life currently. Now, if you're overexerting yourself at work or in the gym or just in general, this full moon in Aries is asking you to take care of yourself and slow down. Take the initiative to ensure that you're resting, that you're getting plenty of sleep, you're eating right, and you're staying hydrated. This is going to be a critical part of this full moon for you because Mars in the 12th house is in detriment. He's being forced to play nice and slow the pace of his normal assertion tactics. And with Mars conjunct the South Node, this could be quite frustrating for you, especially if you're someone who enjoys playing sports, doing rigorous workout routines, or simply working a lot. So take heed and listen to your body at this time to avoid strain and accidents. Now, there could be unexpected connections being made in the workplace, whether it's friendships or romantic associations. And if you are an entrepreneur, new business partnerships could be at play here. Either way, there is a possibility for new love, new business, and overall new partnerships. And with Venus co-present with Black Moon Lilith, sextiling the planets transiting the 12th house, the professions that are evident in this chart are nurses and doctors. This could be medical, psychiatric, even shamanic, and otherwise. There's also sex workers and people who work as spiritualists. For example, psychic mediums, tarot readers, and others who work in other dimensions and with the spirit world. Connections are being made in all areas and for everyone in these fields. However, the 12th house is associated with secret enemies, so please use discernment with the people who you're sharing your time and energy with. Allow only the best frequencies to make their way into your space. And guys, please remember to incorporate your natal chart interpretations in conjunction to the predictions that you find here on my channel. This allows you to get a full picture of what the full moon has to offer. And if you're interested in a natal reading from me, a natal chart reading from me, you can find my information in the description box below. The best way to reach me is by email, mysticsoulguidance@gmail.com. So good luck, Scorpio. Now let's take a look at what tarot message comes through for you. This is for Scorpio. And the card you get is the Ten of Swords. So this is a card of ending tragic situations that may have caused you harm, hurt, heartbreak, and otherwise. I mean, this card really does talk about making it through a difficult situation, difficult people that may have come across your path in life that could have been detrimental to your well-being, maybe have caused you, like I said, pain and heartache. But this is the Ten of Swords. The tens are endings. So there is a great culmination of pain and, this energy of feeling maybe backstabbed or let down, or, maybe people have just not always had your best interest at heart. But with this full moon in Aries, this is definitely going to be a new way of moving forward, and it's going to give you the opportunity to let go of the people that no longer serve you, situations that no longer serve you, or even projects and jobs that may not be for you at this time. So this is a great card to get during the full moon. It's also saying that, you have the opportunity to heal from some of the things that you've gone through, that you've experienced, and that you've had to really put your energy towards to heal from. So this is definitely the culmination that you need during this time, specific to you, Scorpio. So good luck. I hope that you enjoy this full moon, utilize the energy effectively, and make sure you're taking care of yourself at this time. Thanks, guys. Until next time, namaste. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. The full moon falls on the Aries-Libra axis of the 5th and 11th houses. So there will be a significant amount of energy spent on creative projects and all things pleasant and joyful. Now, this could be a fertile time for you. Children are one of the topics of the 5th house. Some of you could be expecting children or have children, and this could be a good time to spend cultivating fun projects with your children. Now, if you are a parent who needs a break from the hustle and bustle of the daily routines, you could have support during this time to spend some recreation time for yourself as well. Someone in your family, a friend, or maybe an acquaintance could offer their time to babysit your children while you go out for some fun and spend some time doing what you enjoy doing. Now, Venus in your 9th house can talk about long journeys, foreign countries, and dreams. So if you've wanted to plan a trip, or if you've had a dream to visit a different part of the world, this could be the time to take a vacation. Now, if not a full-on vacation, maybe visiting a museum or an art gallery would suffice. Now, on the other side of the coin, Mars conjunct the South Node in Libra is a very challenging energy that could bring some frustration and discord in relationships. So if you're dating or if you're in a relationship, be sure that communication is clear and that your intentions for whatever you're navigating currently are on point. The only planet Mercury is not aversion with is Uranus, and Uranus is in aversion to both the 5th and the 11th houses. So this energy is something that you won't see coming and could be attached with some unexpected and shocking news. So if you're not looking to have children currently, then just be sure you're using protection during any sexual encounters. Now, whatever it is that you're cultivating, releasing, and engaging with, just enjoy the process and find that balance between the push and pull so that you can harness the beauty in all aspects of this full moon in Aries. Guys, remember to incorporate your natal chart interpretations in conjunction to the predictions that you find here on my channel. This allows you to get a full picture of what the full moon has to offer. And if you are interested in a natal chart reading from me, you can find my information in the description box below. The best way to reach me for a reading is by email, mysticsoulguidance@gmail.com. So good luck, Sagittarius. Now let's take a look at what tarot message comes through for you. This is for Sagittarius. Oh, I have some cards that are turned over there. One more shuffle. That was weird. Okay, what do we have for Sagittarius? Ooh, we had another sign get this. I forgot what sign it was, but this is the moon. Now, ironically, we are having a full moon in Aries, and you get the moon card. So the moon can be talking about something that's hidden, okay? Something that isn't showing itself directly. It could be emotions. Maybe there's hidden emotions within yourself or someone else around you. This can also represent the mother. You could be dealing with family at this time, but this also can represent the body. Now, make sure you're taking care of yourself at this time, that you're drinking enough fluids, you're keeping hydrated and eating the right foods. But in general, just watch out for things that may be creeping in the background. You know, if it's internal, this could be feelings that you need to release during this full moon. As you know, the full moons are meant to release the energy that no longer serves you. So if there's something on your heart that you need to release, something that you need to say or express, get it off your chest and use this full moon to take that initiative to do so. The full moon in Aries does talk about taking the lead and initiative in our lives. It is the first zodiac sign in the wheel, and we are actually going through a change with our seasons, with the equinox on its heel right now. So utilize this energy to release what's not serving you, okay? Especially if there's emotional frustration or bottled up emotions that need to be released, okay? So this was your reading, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care during this full moon and otherwise. Until next time, namaste. Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. The full moon falls on the Aries Libra axis of the 10th and 4th houses. This energy is activating the need for a work-life balance and a review of relationship dynamics. Now, the energies in this chart point to conflict in the home due to other people's resources, money, debt, or connections with maybe a third party, whether potentially or actually, or maybe all of the above. Now, Venus, co-present with Black Moon Lilith in the 8th house, is indicative of what I just mentioned, but also represents a sort of a mistress energy. And Venus is the ruler of the house that Uranus is a guest in, which is the 5th house. There could be a lot of joy and pleasure coming from a particular companionship, possibly with a coworker or someone who you do business with. However, an unexpected and surprising turn of events could come into play with these energies. Now, this full moon in Aries is asking you to release what is not serving your highest good. The outcome to this particular transit with the full moon in Aries and Capricorn at the helm could end a connection with someone who's very important to you, or someone who's only interfering within a relationship. So use discernment when navigating your way through this situation. With Pluto in the 1st house in this chart, you're being asked to evaluate this power dynamic and make a decision about what's important to you currently and what and who you would like to see in your future moving forward. Something is clearly coming to an end here, Capricorn, and it will change how people view you and how you navigate the possibilities for change that are being offered to you by this full moon. Now, Saturn in the 3rd house of local environment, communication, the mind, speech, and technology, is opposing Venus and Black Moon Lilith in the 8th house. So there is some discipline and restriction being imposed here. So whatever that means to you, it will be up to you to ensure that this energy is conducive to what it is that you are wanting to manifest in your life. So be clear on what your goals are and invite balance into your daily routine to give yourself a chance to see what, all angles to a situation are going to be, how you're going to face this, and how you can utilize the full moon's energy. Okay, guys, please remember to incorporate your natal chart interpretations in conjunction to these predictions that you find here on my channel. This will allow you to get a full picture of what the full moon is offering. And if you're interested in a natal chart reading from me, you can find my information in the description box below. The best way to reach me is through email, mysticsoulguidance@gmail.com. Good luck, Capricorn. Now let's see what tarot message comes through for you for this full moon in Aries. This is for Capricorn. And the card you get is the King of Pentacles. This is a beautiful card to get. The King of Pentacles is someone who knows how to manage his resources, his money, his investments, and anything that has to do with his stability. Okay. This deck particularly shows the King of Pentacles as a woman, but there's also a man in the deck as well. Again, keep in mind with my tarot readings, guys, there is no gender. So please, this is only energy. Don't take anything too personal here with that particular topic in mind when it comes to gender, okay? I just want to make that clear. So, yeah, you could be possibly stepping up your financial game if you are currently making investments, or you are starting a new job, or you are an entrepreneur, signing new contracts, bringing on new clients. Whatever it is for you, I feel like this full moon in Aries is going to give you the initiative that you need. As you know, Aries is the first sign in the zodiac, which gives us that, step into a new dimension, so to speak, giving us the ability to take the lead pretty much, right? Giving us the ability to be a leader, to put our best foot forward and just take care of the things that need to be taken care of. And with the King of Pentacles, this is really showing me that you do have control of your finances, and if not, you will. Okay, this is something that you can manifest, that you will manifest, that you have the ability to manifest if you don't have it already. So utilize this full moon for letting go what doesn't serve you, and bringing in and manifesting the things that you do want to see for yourself. It's going to be different for everybody. So if you are currently, on your game, you're currently, doing everything you need to do right now to maintain your finances and your investments and your assets, and, really, really just doing well. Good for you. Kudos to you. This card's just reminding you to continue to do that. Release what doesn't serve you, okay? And only bring in the energies and the frequencies that are of your highest good. So that's the message I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Take care, and until next time, namaste. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. So the full moon falls on the Aries Libra axis of the 3rd and 9th houses. So there will be an exceptional amount of energy that will require you to evaluate your belief system, your educational goals, and your current living situation. Your aspirations at this time could be up in the air, and this full moon is giving you an opportunity to let go of what's holding you back from reaching any of those goals that you've set for yourself. If you're moving, you will probably stay in the vicinity of where you're living now and may experience better connections with your neighbors and the people in your area. You could find yourself benefiting from the company of people who you may have not had the opportunity to meet otherwise. Therefore, if you're dating or if you're looking for love, it could be possible with this transit. Now, you may find that you're drawn to people from foreign lands, or forming a close connection with someone from another country who lives close or maybe is a friend of a friend. However, with Mars conjunct the South Node, this could be frustrating if they are on a visa, for example, and have to return to their homeland for whatever reason. Just an example. Now, it certainly doesn't mean that you couldn't make the relationship work if this is the case, so stay optimistic, okay? This may be an unexpected scenario playing out in any of the connections that you're forming during this time, especially with Uranus in the 4th house of home and family, squaring the 7th house of relationships. Overall, this full moon in Aries is an opportunity for you to work on communication skills and maybe learn a new trade, possibly in the tech field, maybe journalism, or even working as a content creator online. Really, though, I mean, any trade is, good in relation to communication, writing, and speaking, okay? Now, this is a great time to meet new people in general and network if you're growing your business. It's also a great time for releasing the things and the people in your life that are not conducive to your growth and your ability to accomplish your goals and set out to achieve the things that you want to manifest. Allow this energy to create new pathways for success. Aquarius, please remember to incorporate your natal chart interpretations in conjunction to these predictions that you find here on my channel. This will allow you to get a full picture of what the full moon has to offer. And if you are interested in a natal chart in general, or reading from me, tarot and otherwise, you can find my information in the description box below. The best way to reach me is through email, mysticsoulguidance@gmail.com. So, good luck, Aquarius. Let's take a look at what tarot message comes through for you for this full moon in Aries. What do we have for Aquarius? And the card that we get is 9 of Swords. The first thing I get with this card every time I see it is all eyes are on you. That is something that I always see with this. But the original definition and the definition that most tarot readers will say that it means is being up at night or losing sleep or feeling stressed, having too much on your mind. Okay, so if you are feeling stressed and have a lot going on in your life, or you feel like there's just a lot, going on in your mind, and you're having to struggle or battle with some of the thoughts that you have, first of all, of course, make sure you are speaking to somebody, whether that's a mental health specialist or, a spiritualist, or even just a friend, someone. If you're having issues, please speak to somebody, okay? If you're losing sleep, have insomnia, or are experiencing, any kind of difficult with your sleep, of course, make sure that you, are seeking medical advice. If there's something going on with your sleep patterns or, anything like that, I don't want to give you advice on how to manage that, but make sure you're taking the appropriate steps to look into it. Okay. Now, back to all eyes are on you. This could also, and this is just my intuitive nudge on this card, is if you are putting yourself out in the world and you have some anxiety with some of the people, or some of the situations where everyone has their eye on you. If you're, I think I mentioned content creation in your astrology reading. I did. If you are someone who wants to put themselves out into the world, and maybe you are a little bit scared or anxious about being on camera, obviously I am. I don't like to show myself on camera. I have that same issue. Just, figure it out for yourself, but also make sure that you know that people do need to hear your, what you have to say. You do have special gifts. You do have something that's important for the world to hear, whether they see you or not. Okay? Just remember that. If you have anxiety about being on camera, or if this isn't even about content creation and you're just maybe having to do some work out in the field where you have to speak in front of people, or you have to be the center of attention, something like that, and you're a little anxious about it, just breathe, take a step back, and really just, learn to understand that you are important. What you have to say is important. You do have, like I said, the gifts and the necessary talents innate within you, whether you think so or not. Okay? So hang in there, guys. Whatever it is for you with this message, just make sure you're taking care of yourself and looking out for number one, right? All right, guys, this is your message. I hope you have a wonderful full moon in Aries. Take care of yourselves and namaste. Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your reading. So the full moon falls on the Aries Libra axis of the 2nd and the 8th houses. So there will be a great amount of energy spent evaluating situations related to your investments, your possessions, income, and material resources. If you are forced to rely upon someone else for assistance, it could be a little bit annoying and create a little bit of strain on your ego. However, if it helps you get rid of some debt that needs to be paid off and offer some relief, then it will open up other doors for you to attain other sources of income that you can use as investments. For example, a new home. Allow the full moon's energy to encourage the release of anxiety related to these topics, okay? Let your intuition guide you to the best possible money-making ventures. Now, on another topic, Venus is co-present with Black Moon Lilith in the 6th house of health. But with Leo as its host and the Sun sextiling Venus, you may be experiencing some health issues that are more frustrating, though, than costly, okay? So I'll give you an example. Maybe like a UTI, or even like an annoying pimple that pops up right on the tip of your nose the day you plan on having a romantic night out with a lover. Now that can ruin a date. Another example might be an unexpected message that someone you're ready to spend that romantic night with comes down with a stomach bug and has to cancel. So those are just, some things that could be really annoying. But on the other side of the coin, this planetary combination could have you feeling very sexy. So you might have the desire to go out and paint the town red. Go for it. Go do your thing. You could unexpectedly, meet someone new and find the connection very exciting. Venus co-present with Black Moon Lilith is a very exotic energy, especially in the fiery sign of Leo. But use discernment with your boundaries and your communication with anyone you want to create a connection with or have a conversation with. Saturn is sitting in the 1st house and opposing the planetary combination in this chart. This energy is creating restrictions and limitations, and this might be a good thing in this scenario. Accept what comes, though, okay? This energy is powerful. Just flow with it and use your gut instinct, okay? Guys, remember to incorporate your natal chart interpretations in conjunction to the predictions that you can find here on my channel. This is going to allow you to get a full picture of what the full moon has to offer. If you're interested in a natal chart reading from me, you can find my information in the description box below. The best way to reach me, though, guys, is by email, mysticsoulguidance@gmail.com. So good luck, Pisces. Let's take a look at what tarot message comes through for you. This is for Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? And the card you get is the Emperor. Keep in mind, guys, in my tarot readings and general readings, no gender, only energy, okay? This deck has the Emperor and I believe the Kings in both female and male gender. So again, just don't take things so personal when it comes to that kind of stuff. It's only energy. This is the Emperor, nonetheless, okay? The Emperor is all of the kings together in one energy. So this is powerful, and this is Aries energy. So Pisces, during this full moon in Aries, this card, this energy of the Emperor is asking you to take the lead in something, okay? The Emperor is an energy that's very powerful. He sits at the top, right? She sits at the top of the king. I mean, not the top of the king is the, you know, is the head of the top of the game, right? He's the head of the castle, right? So this energy is asking you to harness the full moon's energy in Aries to take initiative and put your best foot forward in whatever it is that you are pursuing, whether it's a person, a job, an investment, a contract, whatever it is that you're doing in your life. This card is asking you to be the leader, to harness that energy, right, of the full moon in Aries. This is Aries. Emperor is Aries. And it is the first sign in the zodiac, which signifies a beginning. Okay? So if you're looking to make a new investment, or you're looking to buy a home, I think I mentioned that in your astrology reading. If you're looking to buy a home, or you're looking to, you know, find that right person, fall in love, you know, whatever it is, get a new job, buy a new car, whatever it is, do everything to make it happen and release everything that doesn't coincide with what you're trying to do. If there's people in your life who are blocking you, people in your life who are toxic, situations in your life that don't vibe with you anymore, let them go and create a new way of being. Create new friends. Find a new lover. Ways that you can bring in your money. Find a new job, right? Find ways to accumulate that financial stability. That's what this is talking about here. And this full moon in Aries is going to help you with that energy. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed your messages today, guys. Take care of yourself. Until next time, namaste.